Hello students, this is Prof M Asim. In last class, I give you the method to solve a quadratic equation. The shortest way of to solve a quadratic equation. Now, our today's topic is square root of numbers which are not non-perfect square numbers. First, I give you the small introduction about perfect square numbers. What are perfect square numbers? Perfect square numbers which can be written in square form, and the numbers should be whole numbers. What are whole numbers? Whole numbers are the numbers which are non-decimal numbers. For example, 0 can be written in 0 square. 0 is a whole number. 1 can be written 1 square. 1 is also perfect square number. 4 can be written 2 square. 9 can be written 3 square. 16 can be written 4 square. 25 can be written 5 square. 36 can be written 6 square, 49 can be written 7 square, 64 can be written 8 square, 81 can be written 9 square, and 100 can be written 10 square. And you know students, you can easily find the square root of 0, which is 0, and square root of 1. 1 can be written square root of 1 into 1, and the square root of 1 is 1. The square root of 4 is 2 into 2. 2, the square root of 9, 3, the square root of 16 is 4, the square root of 25 is 5, 36 is 6, 49 ka square root 7, 64 ka square root 8, and 81 square root is 9, and 100 square root is 10, and so on. You can find the square root of any perfect square number. But what is unique in today's class? You can easily find square root of any non-perfect square number. For example, can you find the square root of 10 without calculator? It will be very difficult and it is a very long process. But in this method, which I am going to telling you, that you can easily find the square root of 10. You know, square root of 10 is non-perfect square number, because 10 is not, there is no number which square is 10, like square of 1 is 1, square of 2 is 4, square of 3 is 9, square of 4 is 16. There is no number which can be converted into square to get 10. So obviously the square root of 10 is something, point something. You can easily find, I repeat again, you can easily find the square root of 10 with the help of calculator. But you can also easily find the square root of 10 without the help of calculator. How? Just write square root of 10 in two numbers. One number should be a perfect square number, and other number which can be add or subtract get 10. So square root of 10 can be write 9 plus 1. Yes, 9 plus 1 is 10. Now this 10 can be write in 9 plus 1 root. You know, the root of 9 is 3. If you see the sign of plus under the square root, you have to write also plus sign. So square root of 9 is 3. Write this one as it is and multiply this number by 2. 3 2s are 6. So square root of 9 is 3. If this sign is plus, you must write plus over here. The number 1 write same and multiply this number by 2. 3 2s are 6. So 3 plus 1 upon 6 is 0.166. You know, you can easily divide 1 upon 6. So 3 plus 0.166 is 3.166. And this is the square root of 10. You can verify by using calculator. If you find the square root of 10, you can also get 3.166. Maximum 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds required to get the solution of square root of 10. Now, take another example. 17. Split 17 in two numbers. One should be a perfect square number and then other number. You can write 17 is 16 plus 1 root. What is the root of 16? You know, 4. You can see 16 root is 4. And write plus. If you see plus over here, you should write plus over here. 1, write same. If you see 1, you have to write 1. If you see 2, you have to write 2. And multiply this number by 2. 4 2s are 8. So 4 plus 1 upon 8 is 0.125. 4 plus 0.125 is 4.125. This is the shortest way to get a square root of any non-perfect square number. You can find the square root of 17 with the help of calculator. Believe me, you will get the same answer. I am not using a calculator. Now see, square root of 39. Again 39 is a non-perfect square number. How to find the square root of 39? Just split 39 into two numbers. One should be a perfect square number and other should not be a perfect square number, obviously. So 39 can be right 36 plus 3. What is the square root of 36? Is 6. If you see plus over here, you should write plus. 3 remains same upon this 6 multiply by 2. You know this 3 2s are 6. You see 4 2s are 8. You see 6 2s are 12. 6 remains 6. 3 upon 12 is 0.25 and 6 plus 0.25 is 6.25. Here you go. This is your final answer. If you find the answer of square root of 39 with the help of calculator, you will get the same answer, and you can also find the same answer without the help of calculator. So it's a very simple method and very easy method. You need just practice. See, square root of 12. How to write square root of 12 into two numbers? One should be a which number? One should be a perfect square number and other number is not perfect square number. So 12 can be right 9 plus 3. Square root of 9 is 3 plus remains plus 3 remains 3 upon this number should be multiplied by 2. 3 2s are 6. So 3 plus 3 upon 6 is 0.5. 3 plus 0.5 is 3.5. This is your final answer. It is not necessary that you always write two numbers with plus, like 12 can be right 9 plus 3, or also 12 can be right 16 minus 4, because in this case 9 plus 3, 9 is a perfect square number, and 12 can be right 16 minus 4 because 16 minus 4 is 12, and 16 is again a perfect square number. What is the square root of 16? Is 4. If you see minus over here, you have to write minus over here. The 4 is same upon multiply this number by 2. 4 2s are 8. So 4 minus 4 upon 8 is 0.5. 4 minus 0.5 is 3.5. This is your answer. What I tell you, it will take 10 seconds to find the square root of any number, a small number or a big number. See this 136. You have to find the square root of 136. How to find the square root of 136? Write 136 in two numbers. One is perfect square number which is closest to 136. Obviously, which is closest to 136. 136 can be right is 144 minus 8, because 144 minus 8 is 136. What is the square root of 144? 144 square root is 12. If you see minus over here, you have to minus over here. This 8 can be right same upon multiply this number by 2 to get 24. 12 2s are 24. So 12 minus 8 upon 24 is 0.33. 12 minus 0.33 is 11.67. You can check the answer from the calculator. You will get the same answer. See, even a very large number, you can find a very large non-perfect square number. Square root is very easy. See this 10096. 10,096. How to find the square root of root of 10,096? It will be very difficult. Before this method, it will be very difficult. But it is very easy if you use calculator. But if calculator is not allowed in your exam, how to find the square root of non-perfect square number? You can apply this method. You will get full marks. I will assure you. So 10,096 can be right is 10,000 plus 96, and you know 10,000 is a perfect square number and 10,000 square root is 100 plus what is this 96 as it is plus as it is and multiply by this 100 by 2. You know we should multiply by 2 by this number. Look at this again. 3 2s are 6, 4 2s are 8, 6 2s are 12, 3 2s are 6, 4 2s are 8, 12 2s are 24 and 100 2s are 200. So 196 upon 200 is 0.48. 100 plus 0.48 is 100.48. You can check the answer. You can check this answer with calculator. You will get same answer. I assure you, you will get same answer. So this is very shortest way to find square root of any non-perfect square number. Now see, even this 400,000, 4,08,960. How to find the square root of this very big and very large number? Again, apply same theory. Look at this. Write this number in two numbers. One should be a perfect square which is closest to this, and the other is a non-perfect square. So 4,08,960 can be right 36, 100,000, 360, 100,000 plus 4, 48,960. 48,960. You know what is the square root of 33,600,000? Square root of 36 is 6. Square root of 1, 2, 3, 4. 40 is 00 plus. Right? If you see plus sign over here, you should write plus sign over here. 48960. Same 48960, and multiply this number by what number? 2. 600 multiplied by 2, 1200. So this is 600, and 48960 divided by 1200 is 40.8. Add these two numbers to get 640.8. You can find the answer with the help of calculator. The answer should be same. So this is our today's method. You remember two steps. I repeat again one part. Look at this. Square root of 17 can be split in two numbers. One is a perfect square number and other is not a perfect square number. So 17 can be right is 16 plus 1. What is the square root of 16? Is 4. If you see plus sign over here, you should write plus sign over here. What is this? 1. 1 can be right same 1. Upon multiply by this number 4 by 2, 8. 4 plus 1 upon 8 is 0.125. 4 plus 0.125 is 4.125, and this is the square root of non-perfect square number. See again this. Look at this. 136. 136 root you have to find. How to find? Can be right 144 minus 8, because 144 minus 8 is 136. What is the square root of 144? 12. If you see minus sign over here, you should write minus. What is this number? 8. Write the same number 8 upon multiply this number by 2. 12 2s are 24. So 12 write same. 8 upon 24 is 0.33. 12 minus 0.33, 11.67. So this is our topic. Student, believe me, if you do practice of this method, you can take 10 seconds to solve any non-perfect, to solve any square root of any non-perfect square number. Okay, I hope you understand today's session. Inshallah, I will give you another shortcut, another topic in next class. Kindly subscribe my channel and share to your friends as well. Okay student, Allah Hafiz.